Start recording. Make sure it's good. Make sure I don't touch anything else and fuck it up because I fucked up the intro with Rikus. So
Yeah.
yeah. I kept calling him Ruckus. I felt bad, I felt bad. But yeah,
Everybody calls it Orcus.
everyone, all right. Introduce yourself, brother. Who do you got here?
Alright, so like my stage name is Sixz with a Z's at the end because why not? I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I'm a 14-year-old artist. I'm just trying to make it big, you know. It's like I just love like making music, and when I was younger, I've always wanted to become like famous, you know, like everybody know my name. I just didn't know how until I discovered music and I
Yeah, yeah,
started doing band. So yeah.
yeah. So what motivated you to pick up the mic, bro?
Um. Well, just like Rika said, like I've always had music in my life. It just hasn't really like clicked with me until I turned maybe 9 years old. Me and my friends just started writing freestyles, like beats off YouTube and stuff, and like freestyling it like on at lunch. And I just found BandLab a couple years later, and I just started writing and writing and writing, and I eventually started releasing, and it started getting good.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Hell yeah. So it was like straight to rap. You weren't thinking about acting or like digital arts or something like that. Like it was rap or
well,
singing.
yeah, I think yeah, it did start off with rap. I did try like during like the process of like when my friends used to just write, I used to try to sing, but it just never worked out.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I just stuck with rap and I stuck with like I used to do like NLE Choppa stuff. Now I'm doing the new gen. I'm like trying to be as versatile as I can. But yeah, it's mainly rap.
Hell yeah. Dope. Yeah, don't be afraid to like expand, try new sounds, bro. Like I remember I feel like I dropped the ball a long time ago, like in school there was all these rock bands, right? And I would rap with them and whatnot, but we never did a
Yeah.
band or nothing, right? And it's like because I wanted to do rap. The guys in the band wanted, some of them wanted to do like thrash, and some other guy wanted to do heavy metal. So even they kind of were conflicting in what they wanted to do, and it's like, bro, just do music. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, 100%, bro. So yeah, who are your like inspirations in life? You like your favorite rappers or something?
My favorite rappers. I don't listen like I listen to a whole different genre of what I mainly make. So like I listen to one of my favorite rappers like right now has to be Jid, or like Dreamville, or if I'm listening to the new stuff, it'd be like Ken Carson, like the Opium stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think my favorite rapper like so far, like right now, had to be Jid.
Jed. All right, nice. Yeah, this is like all new cats I haven't heard of, so I'm gonna definitely dive into that. I'm actually gonna load
Yeah.
that up onto my YouTube search. JID, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, JID. All right, Jade going through some shit. Maybe that's him. I'm not sure. It's
My
Thizzler
favorite
on the
song by him is 151 Rum.
151 rum. All right, let's do that. 151 rum. There you go. I wonder if it's the same cat because this guy that I saw was on Thizzler. Oh, nope, definitely not him. But yeah, hell yeah. All right, so like um, what motivates you to get the mic to start rapping? Like, did you see like I know you said you wanted to become famous, you know what I mean? But like, what was it? What was it about hip hop or rap that like brought you in, man? Because I remember like I saw 8 Mile and I'm like I want to do that, you know what I mean? So yeah,
Well, I think it was like when I was growing up, I was surrounded with like a lot of country music and the old like 90s pop and stuff, like Taylor Swift, because that's like all my parents and like grandparents would listen to. And I don't know, I was just like always different. I just never liked that stuff. I liked the creativity of rap, and like it just wasn't singing. It was this all these subgenres and all
yeah.
this other stuff. I just liked it better.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Cause there's all these like I guess like you said subgenres, right? But like it's all regional, right? You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
the South, the East Coast, the West Coast. And you know what's weird though? Like I was watching Drink Champs, and they were saying like that's the only thing about hip hop that they don't really like, right? They started segregating rappers from themselves, right? Like, oh, you East Coast, so we don't do West Coast, right? Or we only do West Coast over here, you East Coast. Or oh, this is about East Coast, you do South shit. Or we in the South, let's not play the East Coast stuff. Like it's crazy how we like gentrified ourselves and whatnot. But like, I guess that just comes with the culture, right? Like, cause
Yeah.
like I said, the rap, the like you hip hop started with like the DJ, right? And the DJs would always compete about like, yo, my parties are the best parties, and this and that, right? And then they're like, the dancers started getting involved, right? So then the dancers start getting involved, and they're like, yeah, this I'm the best dancer, and it became part of like battle dancing and whatnot. And then the MC, which was what we became, right? The master of ceremony, which later became the rapper. You know what I mean? Was like, I'd be like, yo, check out the one, the hype man, and check out the guy. And then once the guy would start singing or making a rhyme, like people would be like, oh, and it would be like all hype, and then it would be like hype man against hype man. You know what I mean? So it just became super competitive. It was just like bred around competition, right? You know, and then plus it's like everybody want to be the dopest, right? So like there was like, it was like Pokemon, bro. You want to be the best, right? You know. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what. So that's, I guess I could see that's why hip hop did that. But I kind of feel like I wish we didn't. Right, there would have been like way more appreciation of styles, way more appreciation of people, like coming where they came from and whatnot. We probably would have still had Tupac. We for sure would have still had Biggie, right? Because they killed Tupac, or they killed Biggie thinking that he was involved with the whole Tupac thing, supposedly, right? Which he wasn't. I don't know if you know this, but like I guess
Yeah.
Tupac beat up the guy at the what is it, at the fight, at the Mike Tyson fight, and that guy was like this big bad Crip from Compton, and he's all like, "Ain't no way, Tupac beat me up," so he went to go kill the guy, right? Unfortunately, so R.I.P. Tupac. But that's what happens when
Yeah.
you live a life that's not you. That's like, you know what I mean? Like, there's like, yeah, there's hella stories and documentaries now about it and whatnot, and but yeah. So speaking of rap beefs and whatnot, you get in any rap beefs in your young career? You got any haters out there, or because I remember I started, and yeah, we were like battling these guys that were like talking shit to like the big guys that I wanted to be a part of, right? So then I just got into that battle and be like, yo, f these guys, right? Yeah. So yeah.
I think I've had, well, not gonna lie, I think I had like a little beef with Ruckus like maybe months ago. Just like tiny beef because like he was in one of the GC. It was a whole thing. I've had I've had a couple beefs, but I haven't really like made like diss tracks or like I haven't spoken about it. It's just been like private beef. Like
Okay,
it's just been
okay.
haters.
Hell yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah, make a song for the haters, bro. Just don't like directly, but it's about
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up, bro. So what would be like one of your greatest like adversaries, not adversaries, sorry, but like adversaries that you've overcome, you know, like
Like
what
challenges.
challenges. There you go. Thank you for helping me, brother.
Yeah. I'd say like promoting my music, like my music spreading around like the schools I go to and like
Hell yeah.
my family seeing that I cuss in my songs and like all the stuff that I talk about. It's just like everybody's so judgmental, and especially when it's people like personally in IRL, it's like hard to like take all that in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta like let it blow over your shoulder.
Yeah, like you gotta like I guess like get the jitters out, right? Because
Yeah,
I started rapping, right, and my aunt was like, "Oh, you rap? Well, rap." And I'm like, nah, I'm cool, right? Nah, dude, rap, bro. Do it. If that's what you want to do them. Let them know that you can sing. Let them know you can rap. Let them know you can flow. You know what I'm saying? And then take that constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, get that rust off, right? Or not rust off because you're not rusty. Get like smooth out those edges and be the diamond that you can be, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
yeah.
100%, bro, 100%. So so you got any projects, anything that you're working on right now that you want to let people know?
Um, really, I'm keeping a lot of stuff on the down low. I do got it's all the songs are up on SoundCloud, but I do got an album that I'm finishing. I think I got like 3 songs left that I'm gonna release on Spotify and everywhere once I get my distro kid figured out. But I do got an album in the works to put on all plats soon.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And how many tracks on that album?
Uh, right now it's gonna have 15 and maybe a couple bonus tracks.
Oh shit! So you're actually working on a like album, like LP.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. What about music videos? You plan on doing music videos for those?
Um, I think I'm planning on doing a couple music videos for uh, a couple of the songs. I'm not sure if they're in the album or not because I haven't really like paid attention to it a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think yeah, I'm planning 2 or 3 music videos for a couple songs.
Yeah.
So,
All right, hell yeah, dope. Like I was talking to Mickey Mosto. He's a rapper here in my area, and he was talking about doing an album music video type thing, like right. So every song is a music video, but you would tie in like it'd be like a short film, right? So then it'd be like, oh, you wake up and it's your day, and then you get up and then your mom's already yelling at you, right? And then it'd be that song. Gotta get ready for the day begins before my mama starts bitching about my friends, right? Like let's just say it's like that, right? And then you get to the parks with your homies, and then now like the music video is over, but now you're in the park with your homies and you're acting out the scene or whatever the hell. And then the ops show up, right? And then another song drops, right? And it's a song about the ops and shit like that, right? I'm like so interested in doing stuff like that, and I want to let like the youngins. That's what you guys need to be doing, bro. Like a 4 songs. I mean, like just a EP type thing, right? Where you do a music video for each song, but you tie the whole story together, and it's a short film. Like I feel like that's
yeah,
that's the thing to do nowadays. Especially with YouTube, bro. Like when I was young, how old are you?
I'm 14.
All right, when I was 14, I wanted to do skate videos, right? And I legit had to go into the garage, and I found my dad's fucking camcorder, right? And then I'm like, yeah, I fucking got a camcorder. All right. Well, I still couldn't film because I didn't have fucking tape. So I had to go to fucking CVS and buy some tape. And I'm like, Mom, give me some tape, right? So she hooked me up with my first tape, and we were making skate videos and whatnot. But then I didn't even know how to edit videos, right? So there were just videos on the tape, and that's it. Like I didn't have a computer. I didn't know how to edit videos. I didn't know what to do, right? I was just like, you gotta get a camera, you gotta film, bro. Nowadays, it's all here. It's all in this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, dude. And yeah, I feel like like cause I wanted to do what everyone else was doing back in the day, right? And I feel like that was my mistake, right? I wanted to make mixtapes and sell out the trunk and do this and that. Nah, I should have been like Soldier Boy and dropped music videos and created an audience while I'm live streaming or just posting up my videos and just making a fool or being fun, right? You know what I mean? And created a fan base that way. You know what I mean? Because this is 2023, bro. This is not 1993 or 2003. Like this is 2023, bro. Like the label is not gonna go look for an artist or hear music that artists send them. Oh, they're dope. Let's develop them. And then a couple years down the line, they drop an album, right? And then maybe make a hit, right? They don't do that no more. Like they're like, let me see your YouTube, let me see your fan base, let me see your numbers, and then I'll sign you if it's convenient to me. Because if you're not already doing that shit, they don't care about you no more. I feel like, you know what I mean. So like
Yeah.
they're not developing artists to create fan bases no more. Now artists already have their fan bases, and like this right here, what you're doing, what I'm trying to do, like this is smart for you, bro. Like you're taking the steps to promote and let people know, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is my flow. This is who I am. Check me out. You know what I mean? So
I think when I used to market, like, I know we're talking about like music videos and marketing and all this other stuff. When I used to market, like maybe 5 months ago, I used to. I don't know if you know what it is, but there's an app called Wiz on iPhones and Androids and stuff like that. And it's like Tinder for kids. You like find friends on there. And I used to go and
I was like,
copy
oh
my
damn, I don't know the
SoundCloud.
app. I'm glad I don't know the app.
Yeah. I used to go on there and like copy my SoundCloud song links and send it and say like, yo, tap in on my music or like, yo, go fuck with my music. And that's how I used to market. I used to send it to everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's smart, especially like like the like your core audience would should be people your age right now, right? You know what I mean? And that's smart. I feel like you go to school, right?
Yeah.
How many kids are in your school? You think?
Oh shoot.
Let's say like
It's
eight
a
hundred,
minority school. So
eight eight.
it's
Okay, so let's say 300 people.
yeah.
It's a small school, right? So let's say 300 people then, right? You know what I mean? Like 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 my school, my high school, there was 3,000 kids, right? You know what I mean? Like it was a big overpopulated high school. They had to make another public school, right? And unfortunately my younger sister couldn't go to my high school cuz they made that new public school and we were on that side of the town, right? But I was too old to go to that school, right? So yeah, yeah. And and I feel like kids should take advantage of that. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, like at the quad at recess, I'd be like, yo, check me out. This is what I'm doing. You can even get the school to help you, bro. Be like, yo, can I get a
Yeah.
PA system at quad and I want to just rap my lyrics? And they'll be like, for sure, let's do it, right? And they'll help you, bro. But that's like stuff that I didn't take advantage of when I was a kid because I was shy, I was timid. You know what I mean? Until I felt like, all right, now I'm dope, and then I was just handing out CDs and shit like that, you know. But like to tell the school that, oh, I wanted to do a show, nah, I never even thought of that. You know what I mean? Like 100%, the school will back you up, bro. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, yeah, we're gonna do a fucking sock up or whatever, like in the quad dance type thing, for lunch. Perform there, right? You know what I mean? Perfect. And then you get the school hyped up and whatnot, and probably even make a set, not a set list, but like get a bunch of other rappers or singers or bands from the school to perform too, right? You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
make it a thing, dude. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I feel like I should have definitely taken more advantage of that. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I instead of trying to sell CDs, I should have been handing them out. You know what I mean? I was like selling CDs too. I remember. So yeah, that was cool. Like that's the difference. Like so, I gotta ask. Like so you're an artist. You're young. Would you rather do independent, or if you can sign a deal, would you sign a deal?
I think right now, like right now at the age I'm at, I don't think signing any deals would be a good idea. I think I think my plan is to stay independent until I'm like over the age of 18 for sure because at the age I'm at right now and like in the area of the music industry I'm at, I don't think signing any deals would be beneficial to anyone really
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
because
get a bunch.
they
You
put a
get
lot of
some.
stuff in those
Yeah,
contracts.
yeah, 100%, 100%. You know what I mean? But you gotta be at least smart. You know what I mean? Have a lawyer and whatnot that has your best interest and all that stuff. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's smart. I guess that's smart. So well, let's say if you were older, what would it be then?
If I was older, say I was like 20 something and I'm still doing music and I'm getting good numbers, if a record label reached out to me and I had a good lawyer and everything, like you said, then I'd probably consider it. Like I'd look into it, read the contract, everything, see what they're offering.
Yeah,
Um,
what would be the offer? What would you want to hear and be like, yeah, give me that deal?
I don't really think I do want money from it, right? I do want to get money from music, but it's not really about the money. So if they hand me like a $1 million contract, it still would matter about what the contract, like what's in the contract and like what
Yeah,
they'd
yeah,
have rights to of me. Like would they actually own me or would they just own some of my music?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Would
yeah.
I still have rights to post the music I want to post? You know what I mean?
True,
I
true,
think it'd
true.
really be about that.
True, true. Yeah, like a lot of artists are now like they just focus on distribution and whatnot, and not really get the whole deal thing. It's just I just want distribution through you guys and whatnot. I'll do my own thing and we'll do that. So yeah, I guess that's kind of like the reality of things nowadays, right? Like they don't do no 360 deals or stuff like that. Like They just do distribution and whatnot. And if they do give you like a big bonus check and whatnot, then yeah, they'll own you for, let's say, I don't know, 3 albums and whatnot. But then if they don't like your music, or they don't think it's ready yet, then they'll shelf you, right? You know what I'm saying? So like that's something that you don't want, right? You don't want to be shelved
Yeah.
and whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah. Plus, you're young, dude. You know what I mean. You can build that audience and whatnot. You know what I mean. What would be one of your greatest accomplishments in your music career, or in your life? You know.
I'd say my music career would be so far my numbers are like pretty low, so I'd say probably getting 1,000 plays on SoundCloud. I was pretty happy, I got that, especially when I deleted because I remember I had like a good 80 songs and I ended up deleting 50 to 60 of them because they were like old and outdated and they were just like not as good as what I am now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And
So
I
you
wanted
had
my page to look more
50 songs
professional.
up there, and you deleted them.
Yeah, because they were
Damn.
like they were when I was like maybe 10 or 11. I still have them in my files so I
Okay,
can
okay,
go
okay,
back and
okay.
like look how much I improved. But like I just deleted them off all social media.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I think, well, now you're like at an age too where it's all like, nah, that's old me. This is new me, right? Like every
Yeah.
artist goes through that. I did it. My mentors did it. You know what I mean? Like I remember I grew up listening to this group called Warlords, and there's this one rapper in the group, Sincere, and he's all like, "Oh man, don't be sharing my old stuff, whoop de whoop." I'm like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Oh, it's all, I'm trying to promote my new stuff, I'm trying to do all my new shit." I'm like, "Yeah, but your old shit's dope too, bro." Like, you know what I mean? But I get it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's a forward thing, right? Like my homie said, um like Outcast, you know what I mean? Every album was different when you know what I mean, they kept evolving, right? Also who did he say, Cypress Hill, right? Like people got mad when the Cypress Hill album, the second one, was different from the first one, and he had a point. It's like, why don't we want them to expand and create new sounds, so yeah, that's the thing with music, man. Yeah, like any experimental stuff that you want to try out, that you ever thought of? Like you said, you listen to country. You ever think about doing stuff like Jelly Roll?
Actually, my mom knows like Jelly Roll personally. Like she used to talk to him a lot and be friends with him.
Oh shit, dope.
Um, she said she would put me on with him like eventually, but I think I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with like the rap and hip hop part of music because I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm doing what I want to do, and like I don't feel like I'm being as creative as I can be when I'm not doing rap. If that makes
Ah,
sense.
that doesn't make sense, bro. Because that feels
It's
like
like,
I can't be creative if I'm gonna do country and rap. I feel more creative if I
oh
just do
no,
rap. You know?
it's just like when I do when I like sing anything, like really like just singing. When I
Yeah.
sing, for one, I'm not good at it, and for two, it's just like it's so overwhelming that I can't like think of what to say or I can't think of what to like how to be creative in the song or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what
yeah.
to put like what engineering or anything.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely, I feel that. I feel that. But it's like, okay, I'm gonna bring it back to me a little bit. When I was starting to rap, my parents saw, right, my dad, and I remember he got this DJ equipment, right, and he's all like, "You're gonna be a DJ, all right? I'm gonna do these parties," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to be a DJ. I want to rap, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be a rapper, And I kind of just got put off and was like timid because he wanted me to be like the DJ at the shows, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Like, I don't know a lot of music. Like, I just got like so overwhelmed, right? And it's like, I think back and I'm like, bro, like I remember going crazy looking for a sound system so I can do live shows and whatnot. And my dad, when I was 15, was giving it to me, bro. You know what I mean? And I was too narrow minded to be like to see that, right? You know what I mean? And I feel like you bro, don't take it like when people's trying to give you some criticism or some advice or whatever, and I know we're artists and we're stubborn and we're stuck in our lanes, right? We got the blinders off and we're going, but it's okay to take them off and see what's around and what else we can do. You know what I mean? Like Like I remember my dad was like, "Hey, do some Spanish rap," and in my head I'm like, "Spanish rap's whack," right? And then reggaeton started happening, right? And then reggaeton was like, it's cool and it's fun, but I'm like, nah, that's not rap, right? It's rap, but it's just in a different genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 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 I'm like, nah. And now I'm thinking, bro, if I hopped on that Spanish train that long ago and kept doing Spanish music, bro. One thing about the Spanish culture, Spanish folks support. They show love. You know what I mean? Like you listen to Spanish radio and they still play from shit from the 50s, from the 40s, right? Like old singers, not from the 40s or 50s, but like from the 60s, 70s and stuff like that. They still play those old classics, right? And like it's like they hold love. If they love something, they love something. And I was too narrow-minded or narrow-viewed, right, to see it. But like I should have expanded. I should have done reggaeton. I should have done Spanish rap. I should have ventured off into the Spanish scene, right? You know, um, but I did it. But I did it too late. I feel like in my career, you know, I started doing Spanish rap battles and stuff, and they were fun, you know. But like at that time, my Spanish wasn't that great. Now I'm married to my wife, and she speaks a lot of Spanish, so I'm learning a lot of Spanish, right? You know. And yeah. So like, don't be afraid, bro. Don't be afraid. Do a little bit of singing, flex on it. Nowadays, there's fucking what is that shit called? Auto tune, bro. You'll
Yeah.
sound like $1,000,000, my boy. You know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid, dude. Don't be so self conscious, right? Like, ah, man, don't hold yourself back. You are your own worst enemy, man. So yeah, dude. Uh, um. See, let's see. Any word of advice for like all the youngsters? Like, you know, you're young yourself, but like let's say like for that one kid that doesn't know how to start, you know what I mean? Like that wants to do the rap and whatnot. What in your age and this time, like what do you recommend them to do?
Um, really just do what you want to do. Just do what you feel fits you and do what you love. Literally, if you want to get into music, all you need is a phone and some earbuds. That's really all you need now. So like just do that, do what you love, do what you feel like fits your style and your personality, and fuck everybody else that says different. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
don't listen to the haters. Go do your own thing. Don't try to copy anyone else. I think what I did when I was a little bit younger and I was starting is I grabbed other people's flows and styles and I mixed them all together and I made my own flow and I'm still trying to learn my own flow. But yeah, just do what you want to do. Just don't bite anybody else, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Cause yeah, dude, like I remember in my days, if you wanted to record something, you had to go get a boombox. You had to go get a mic. You had to go get headphones. You had to go get a tape to record. Yeah, or you have a computer to do it digitally, right? Like, but it was you have to get all these pieces. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you said it, earbuds and a phone, bro. That's all you need,
Hmm.
dude. And it's like literally it's there, and I feel like that's one of like the biggest essence of hip hop, right? Like hip hop has traveled with technology through and through, right? That's because like hip hop started like mixing and mashing and a bunch of people that probably didn't know how to play an instrument, but they can take a beat, they can take a sound, and they can put it together, and that's the instrumental. And then a guy raps, and that's it. And then when samplers came around, they do the sampling and whatnot, but you don't need none of that now. It's all on your phone. You know what I mean? You want to
Hmm.
make beats? It's on your phone. You want to find beats? It's on your phone. Go to YouTube, download it. Boom, it's there, you know? Like there's no excuse, right? If you want to do it, do it. You're 100% right, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. Um let's see. Anything you want to say to people out there? Like anything you want to
Um,
plug, anything that you want to mention?
just go run up my music. That's really it. Like just do what you want to do and run up my music.
Hell yeah. What are socials or where we can find you?
Um,
So you on SoundCloud?
yeah, SoundCloud. I am on all plats, but it's like all my old stuff because my distro kid got like I don't. It didn't get hacked. It just signed me out, and me being a kid, I signed it with Apple ID, and it's just not letting me get back in because it's some bunch of numbers and letters as an email. Email. It's not really an email.
Dude,
So,
that's so funny. My
but
son did that shit.
yeah,
And his password was like a bunch of, it was his name, but it was a bunch of shapes that he wrote down. And I'm like, oh, that's hella creative. He don't remember his password. You know?
yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, that's. I'm still mad that I did that. That I regret doing that. But yeah, so far I'm just on SoundCloud and YouTube. Mainly post on SoundCloud though. I just dropped.
But how can we find you? Where you what are you under as?
Um, right now on SoundCloud I'm under SIXZ, and that's really it.
Six with
It's
the
just
Z's, right?
SIXZ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
six with the Z's, right? Yeah. Okay, okay. And then that's on
and then my
SoundCloud,
Insta
that's
is
on
just
YouTube, that's on Insta, that's on.
yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. All right, that's easy enough. That's easy enough to find you. Hell yeah. So where do you see yourself in 5 years, bro? You're gonna be 19, an adult, but you can't
I've really
drink.
been thinking about that lately, actually. I don't know. I see myself as I want to make money. Like I made it my determination to become the first rich person in the family.
Hmm.
So I think I see myself working hard, being an entrepreneur, just like hustling, trying to get money.
Yeah.
Still doing music probably. Um, I like to draw like graffiti a lot, so I might
Nice.
be doing that as well,
Hell
putting
yeah.
art out. But yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I
yeah.
don't see myself going to college or anything else.
No college for you. Not
Mm-mm.
even to learn how to do things.
I told my grandmother because she was talking about it to me the other day. I told her I said after high school, I think the only really school I would go to after high school is trading school. I think
Trade
that's
school's
really
cool.
it.
Yeah, trade school's cool. What would you learn in trade school?
Um, really anything. Just like I just want to make money. I
Right,
don't
right.
care
I
what
feel
I
it.
do. I don't care if it's uh, in the car business. I don't care if it's in just really anything. I just want to make money.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. Like to touch on that, like I honestly feel like like my music career didn't take off, right? Like I nobody almost. I feel like, right? Um, and now I'm like evolving, right? And I'm trying to still be in the scene and whatnot, but like I feel like my calling wasn't the rap thing, right? I didn't make it, you know what I mean? If I would have made it, I would have made it already. My calling has to be something else, right? And I've had some success when I work with an artist and I'm the one producing, I'm the one recording, I'm the one filming the video, right? And I'm like here working with the artist, developing an artist, and we make good music together. You know what I mean? Like I help this person make good music. I feel like that's like my calling now. I feel like, right, and I'm creating a platform. I'm trying to do all that. You know what I mean? And I feel like I shot myself in the foot because I didn't go to school and learned digital media, right? Because like I want to start doing animations. I want to start doing films. I want to start doing like special effects on the films and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like, oh man, I should have gone to school to learn how to do that stuff at least. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, trade school's cool, and I would like also feel like, yeah, I should have done that and learned how to weld. I think welding is really cool. Like even monetarily wise, like smelting. Like I was been watching some shit on melting metals, right? And like people collect copper and gold and silver and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of cool, and it kind of involves welding and stuff like that. So yeah, there's things that I also wanted to do and whatnot, but like I feel like I shot myself in the foot by not learning this digital media stuff that right now it's all around us, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
literally on OBS. I'm talking to you on Discord, right? I'm recording myself. I have my shit on the camera. I'm talking to you. I have your image here on my Discord so the people could see you and whatnot. And I learned, and I had to watch a YouTube video to learn how to do that, right? Like Discord isn't the easiest app to use and whatnot. And I feel like there's so much more I could know and I could be doing that now I have to take the time and I feel like my time now is more precious, right? More valuable, or not valuable. Well, yeah, actually it is more valuable, but it's more precious in the aspect that, like, well, I could go out there and hustle and make some money, you know what I mean? Go to these events, but I am really curious about learning how to do these things. So like, so now I gotta be like, all right, do I take the time to learn how to do this, or go out and make some money? So now it's like a catch 22 thing. Like, what are you gonna do, right? And I feel like you're young, you have all the time in the world. Almost, it feels like, learn how to do that stuff. Find out what schools or colleges in your area offer these programs. Like, I think for my junior college, the minimum requirement to be in that school was you got to be 16 years old, and that's it. And I feel like that's for a lot of junior colleges, even in your area. You know what I mean? So like, as soon as you can get into those little programs and learn how to record, learn how to do editing, learn how to do video effects, learn how to animate, learn how to do all that stuff, like you should, even right now, it's all on YouTube. You should take time and learn how to do that on YouTube. Take all those tutorials, because you don't want to be my age and not know how to do what I'm doing right now, right? Like, all I'm good at is rapping. You don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like you want to be able to be like, yo, like I was listening to Russ, right? And Russ had a really good point, because he was saying like, oh, well, you don't want to just be a rapper. You want to learn how to do some engineering, how to make some beats and stuff like that. Like, so like when you're in the studio and you record your song, and then this engineer's all like, oh yeah, it's taking me forever and this and that. Like, why is it taking you forever? Like, you can literally mix it and master it within the hour, bro. Fucking get to work, bro. Like, you learn like how to do things, so then when people are doing things, you'd be like, yo, what's taking you so long? Or hey, could you do it like this? You know what I mean? Or do it like this, and when they explain to you why it's hard to do that, then you can understand why, and maybe you don't press it. Because me, as an engineer, let me tell you, buddy, when the motherfucking rappers are like, I want it like this, and I want it to sound like this, and then right here it's like, all right, cool. I'm not Warner Brothers, bro. You know what I mean? So I know how to do some things, bro. But like, so like while we're recording, it's like it's coming out dope. You know what I'm saying? And the artist is liking it, but and because I'm working with him. But like, it's not exactly how he wanted, right? Like, it's not like he's just like, oh, this is dope. All right, cool, I'm glad. But like, yeah, like, because I had to deal with the artists that don't get it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I remember I was recording with this dude, or recording this kid, and he's off beat, right? And I'm like, look, dude, you gotta rap it on beat, like everything you said has to be fitting within those 4 claps. Everything else you're gonna say afterwards has to fit within those 4 claps, and it sounds better when the rhyme word hits the 4th clap. So you could be like sabbatical, tactical, shatical, batical, dogs. I'm a hog. That's a flow, right? You know what I mean? It's like, so as long as the fucking 4th clap rhymes, it doesn't matter how you fit it together. It's gonna sound good, because you rap dog with hog on the 4th clap, right? So then I would chop it up and be like, look, this is how you should kind of say it. And like, I chop up his vocals and I would spread it out, and I kind of be like, all right, I would say it like this. And he's all like, that's perfect, it's done. And I'm like, no, it's not. Now you gotta rap it like this, because I hear the cuts, bro. And he didn't hear the cuts. And he thinks I did some magic and he can rap now. And it's like, no, bro. We're not fucking doing that, dude. So yeah. Learn, bro. Learn how to do all that shit. And like, recording yourself on your phone, step 1, awesome, bro. Like, shout out to you, bro. So what is your favorite app on the phone? I forgot to ask the homie, but what's your favorite app on the phone to record?
BandLab. That's what I use. Actually, I started, I don't know if you know what it is, but I started on an app called Rap Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just a little kid. I saw it on the app YouTube, so I was like, okay, let's download that. But yeah, I started on Rap Fame, and recently, maybe a year or 2 ago, I got into BandLab, and that's what I've been mainly using now.
All right. So how does Rap Fame work? Because my homie got it, and he told me to join his crew, and I'm like, all right. So I downloaded it and I joined his crew, and then it asked me for money, and I just said nah. And he's all like, "Nah, bro, it's free." And I was like, "Well, it asked me for money, so I'm cool." so so
Well, it's like it's like BandLab. You just get on there and record, but like there is extra features. Like they have their own beats they produce themselves, and it gives
mm,
you like it literally gives you list of songs you can steal from them, and they're letting you.
yeah,
And
yeah,
like you can pay for that. You can pay for ghostwriters, and you can pay for beats, and you can pay for all these extra features that you really don't need, but
yeah. Oh,
that's
that's tight.
basically how it is.
Well, that's cool. They're kind of like gaming you up. Then they're like letting you know this is how it works. You know what I mean? You gotta pay for beats. You gotta if you don't know how to write raps. Well, we got people that know how to write raps, and that's how it works, bro. You know what I mean? Like you write your own stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Would you ever rap stuff that someone else wrote?
In the past, people, I don't know, like, in the past when I was a younger kid, I was looking at beats. People used to write their lyrics in the comments, and I used to take those and try to rap them. I never. It doesn't feel like me when I'm rapping other people's lyrics, no matter if I hired them to write it or not. It just feels best when I write it and I rap it. 'Cause it feels like me
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel
and what I'm saying.
so you wouldn't rap to like someone else like let's say Jay-Z wrote a song for you, bro, and he's all like, "Yo, Six, I want you to rap this, bro." And I had this vision and I wanted to go like this. Would you not rap that?
Probably not. No.
No, bro. Oh my god, homie. I feel it. I feel it. I guess, but like you should, bro. You should take all the opportunities, man. It's like it's especially now where I feel like, bro, I could write a verse in like 15 minutes, right? Like quick, nothing. It ain't shit to write a verse, right? Uh, um, like a good, and I'm talking about a good verse where it's like, oh, there's bars and this and that. I could write a whatever verse in a minute. I bet, like I could literally write the rhymes and then fill in what I'm gonna say. So it's like I'll go shoot, scoop, hoop, poops, Vader, traitor, later, skater, out, bout, shout, scout, and then fill in the rhyme. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking easy. I used to have these fucking writing things, but back in the day when I used to think, "Oh, this is precious, bro," and I gotta save it, and it's you know what I mean, like valuable or whatever. And I would be like arrogant. I would be like, nah. But now it's like, bro, I could shit out these rhymes all day, dude. You know what I mean? And what if it's like the artist just has a hook and he just wants you to do the rhymes, but he has the song and it's for you with the hook that he wanted. Like you wouldn't do it, bro.
I would. Well, is if they wrote like a whole song and they wrote it and it came from them, I probably wouldn't do it. But if they just gave me like a hook and a beat and they wanted me to write the rest, I probably would do that because it'd still be me. It'd just be their hook.
Okay, okay, okay. There you go. That's cool. That's see some common ground. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how the industry works, bro. I don't know if you know that. Like, there's songwriters and there's rappers, and there's a lot of rappers that can't make it as rappers, so they work as songwriters and they write songs for other artists. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's a reality that I didn't want to do, and I kind of like punked out. But now I feel like, and I don't know who to hit up and whatnot, but I feel like I should go. I want to be a songwriter, work at a label, and be a songwriter for a label. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I have like tons of concepts and whatnot and cool ideas, and I feel like I shot myself in the foot again. You know what I mean? Like, because again, I wanted to be the star. I wanted to be the one rapping, right? You know what I mean? And when that shit doesn't happen, stark reality for a lot of people. When it doesn't happen, like, I remember I got in like a funk of depression, I guess I would say, and then like the people would be like, "Oh, you still rapping, bro?" And I'm like, "Yeah. Why haven't you been following me on YouTube, bro?" And then they kind of stop asking, right? But yeah, like I like kind of hurts when you're not on MTV and motherfuckers are asking, "You still rapping?" You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, dude, you gotta either open, make sure when the opportunity's there, you have all these doors open for you, right? Not just this narrow path, right? Or you're super versatile and you can not just focus on rap. You can also do, like you said, like art. You know what I mean? And you could do visual arts or digital arts, animation type things. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, bro, you got all this opportunity, bro. Your opportunity is immense right now. My opportunity is not that big compared to yours because I'm older. So yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%, dude. So did I ask you if you have any projects coming up or out?
You
Yeah, yeah,
did.
you got your album. That's right. You said your 16-track album and whatnot, and no any features, any like collabs on that.
Yes, I do have maybe four, five, maybe six features on the album so far. I just dropped maybe three of the new songs that are going to be on the album, and I think one or two of them have features.
Hell yeah,
So
hell
yeah,
yeah.
I do have a lot of features on it. Yeah.
That's dope. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And are those like just like your homies, people that you met maybe on Rap Fame or like also local artists in your area?
Though, man, I don't. They're all people I've met off social media, Instagram groups, chats, Discord, stuff like that. Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's dope. That's dope, bro. So like so you're in Georgia, you said?
Mhm.
So like is there like a scene for you guys out there? Like I remember when I grew up, right? There was a group called Santa Cruz Cipher Sessions. And I didn't grow up. I was already kind of out of high school at that time, but there was yeah, this guy was hosting these rap meetings, and he would bring out a big old boombox with the microphone, and people would start rapping to beats. You know what I mean? And is there anything like that in your area?
Um, Not that I know of. I haven't really gotten out there yet because I just moved here last summer, and I'm just like getting used to the area. But not that I know of, really. I know there is other artists at my school, and I met a couple of them. Um, I haven't really connected with anybody or like got myself out there yet, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, hell yeah, hell yeah. So what's up? Any word? No, I already asked you. A word of advice for all the youngsters on. What about anything that you wish you learned or something, like, you know what I mean? Something that you want to learn, someone like to game you up with. Do you have anything that in mind?
Um,
Something that you're curious about.
I don't really know. I don't think
You feel
I
like you
can't.
know everything right now? You got your plan set up and you're just going to go
Well,
step by
not
step?
not necessarily. I'm still learning a lot of stuff. I just can't really think of anything that I regret not learning or not doing. Um, Maybe about 8 months ago, I had this streamer reach out to me because I used to do like a lot of video editing and stuff like CapCut stuff on my phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he saw and he said, like, basically saying I was pretty good at it, and he wanted me to be like his personal editor, like edit his stream clips and post them to TikTok and stuff like that. And I said, all right, I'm down. And I wasn't getting paid at the time because he was like one of the smaller streamers. And I just quit doing it. I just stopped DMing him back. And I really do regret doing that because I see him starting to like put himself up there, and he's starting to be a lot more creative.
Yeah, yeah.
I still talk to him a little bit, but I really do regret not helping him out with that and doing his videos.
Well, what about your videos? You worked on yours or you know?
Um, like, are you talking about like music videos or just clips or like
Anything. Yeah,
promotion?
because you say you. So this guy is you do video clips for this guy, and you're good at editing. Like you don't think about building your channel and start posting clips for you and your stuff, right?
Well, I think in about a month or two, or actually in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna get me a gaming computer, and I'm gonna get into streaming like video games or just chilling, like talking and I'm gonna start doing that to like really connect with my fan base and my viewers and the people who see my music but don't really see me, if
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, yeah. You should definitely R.I.P. Juice World, right? But do what Juice World did, right? Like he would go live and then make songs while live, and then people be like, "Yo, I was watching that when he made that song," you know. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%, super, super huge, super smart what this guy was doing. I remember I was trimming weed, being a bum while they were doing all that YouTube streaming, like the beginning of it, like 2014, 2013. And I really wish I rode that wave, bro. But I was out trying to do the weed thing, right? You know, and later on, I learned that I was just working for other people, not really doing something for myself, right? You know, and so I got out of that shit, and I came back, and then I was like trying to focus doing the music again, and whatnot. But again, like I was so detached, right, that I didn't know what was going on and what's the new trends and what to do. That I was still just trying to do shows and promote my stuff like that, and it's like that's kind of like limiting yourself, you know. There's the internet, and the internet has millions of people on it, so focus on getting your fans through the internet, you know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, definitely get that gaming computer, learn how to use OBS. There's what is it, StreamYard now that you can use on your phone, which is really good, really really good. We could everything I'm doing right now, like on OBS and whatnot, you could do it on StreamYard. But the thing is, it has a little watermark saying that you're using StreamYard, right? And homie don't like that shit, so I don't really use StreamYard that much. But yeah, um, um, let's see. I already asked you where you see yourself in 5 years. Did you say that? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, man?
Um,
You said you were
you
thinking
did
about it.
ask me that. I said I was just like seeing myself as like an entrepreneur, just trying to get money, give back to the people who were there from the start, and just like become rich and become famous
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
put put myself out there. Really,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's work, bro. It's work to become famous, bro. Like I remember I was young and I thought like, oh, you just get discovered and bam, you're there. Nah, dude, it's work, homie. It's like it's a grind, you know. Like I was watching this video about Mr. Beast, right? And that fool literally was grinding on YouTube day in and day out, right? Like what was it? He was counting to 1 million or whatever the fuck, right? So he was just literally on camera counting, which is wild, right? Like wild. I remember when I really got barely got into, because my son was all into Mr. Beast, so then I started watching him. He did this thing where he signed all these shirts, and you see the mountain of shirts behind them, and I'm like, yeah, that's work, dude. That's fucking work. He's not doing something. He's definitely working. So it's like, yeah, dude. Shit, like, it's very few people that are famous that don't deserve to be there, right? You know, very few people. Like only like the like what do they call them? Nepo babies, right? Like a nepotism. It's like let's say Dr. Dre's kid is famous because he's Dr. Dre's kid and that's it, right? You know what I mean? Like and that's something that Ice Cube kind of wanted to not happen, right? Because he said that like, yo, I wanted my son to be an actor, right? But I had to make sure my son wanted to be an actor. Like he worked hard for it, and I saw that, and he did really well, and now he's an actor, and he worked really hard to be there. Like he's actually working hard. That I feel like either he wrote that Cocaine Bear movie or someone's like, here, I want you to be in it, and he's all like, let's do it. I don't care what it is. It's a movie. It's got a budget. Let's do it. You know what I mean? And he's working. You know what I mean? That's like I said, getting famous is not accident, dude. It's not by accident. You work hard for that shit, dude. So yeah, good luck to you, bro. You got a long journey ahead of you. Don't give up, bro. Fucking, if you're down for a collab, let's collab. I'm with it. We doing with that homie Ruckus. I was gonna call him Ruckus again, but yeah, dude. Any last words, bro?
um, just be yourself. Just do what you want to do. I don't really know anything else because it's like,
That's your motto. That's your mantra.
yeah,
Do what you want to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. Woo. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I remember I was, oh, you know what? I'm not going to say that story. But it involves what Mario eats. You know what I mean? And I was having a bad time. And then my friend put on that song in my head or in the earbuds. It's like, it's your thing. And it just completely changed the mood. And it was great, bro. So remember, it's your thing and do what you want to do, brother. Good talking to you, Sixz.
You too.
Peace out, brother.
Like all we do is do drugs or drink, you know what I mean? Kick it.